These changes start with a carried-over turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that has been given a 22 brake horsepower increase to 328 brake horsepower. But beyond just extracting more power, Audi's been busy working on making the engine more responsive and charismatic. With the new Dynamic Plus mode selected, the engine idles at higher revs, and a new preload function for the turbocharger keeps the throttle valve open momentarily after you come off the pedal. Both of these features are designed purely to improve response and make the Audi S3 more exciting to drive. Audi's also offering a new Akrapovic sports exhaust system for a Series 4 125-pound extra. This doesn't just increase noise but looks the part too, in its new bumper housings. Power runs through a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox and Haldex-style all-wheel drive system as before. But new for the update is an addition of the same torque vectoring differential as you'll find in a Golf R or RS3, known as the torque splitter. Beyond this, Audi's been fiddling with the McPherson strut front suspension, introducing more aggressive geometry, with more negative camber and stiffer arm bearings. There are new springs and dampers front and rear, including Audi's own set of adaptive dampers, not the fully variable units you'll find on the Golf R. Of course, these improvements come in addition to the same mid-life updates as fitted to the rest of the Audi A3 range. There are more aggressive styling elements outside, fresh wheel designs and new color options. There are also some changes inside, with higher quality materials and new trim options, including a real carbon fiber option for the dash. But the new Audi S3 is all about the driving experience, which, putting it simply, is so much better than before. Pick a line down a challenging road and the Audi now genuinely feels like a well-sorted hot hatchback, with real capability to the chassis and powertrain. When in Dynamic Plus mode, the engine is now so much more responsive and feels like it has some serious punch from low revs. This is thanks to the turbo's new tricks, as well as the more urgent mapping for the throttle and transmission. The DSG shifts are faster and more decisively than before, and the gearbox responds better to the paddle inputs, if without the fireworks that you'll find in a modern Mercedes-AMG 35. The larger brakes are also strong and have relatively good pedal feel. They didn't have any issues consistently wiping off speed down our relatively challenging test route. However, a high-speed deceleration on a section of de-restricted Autobahn did reveal a slight shudder through the pedal. The expensive optional sports exhaust system as fitted to our test cars is also a welcome addition, as it gives the engine more of a distinct voice. It's also worth noting that the sound augmentation from within the cabin is more natural. But while the powertrain has definitely improved, it's the chassis that makes the most difference. The suspension finds a particularly nice balance between suppleness and body control, making the S3 feel more like a baby RS model than the oversprung TDI that the previous model called to mind. The steering is more accurate and positive, and thanks to the more aggressive front suspension, the front axle is capable of generating more grip. Combine this with a refreshed interior which feels more upmarket, a more expressive exterior design and good levels of space and practicality. And well, the S3 has just become a serious player in the premium hot hatchback space. Compared to the underwhelming BMW M135i and slightly synthetic-feeling Mercedes-AMG 35, we think the Audi S3 now has more sophistication and capability. The S3's cabin is nearly identical to the new A3's, but adds some racier styling elements such as sport seats with quilted leather inserts and a flat-bottom steering wheel. The S3 uses the same toggle switchgear selector as the A3 as well. Audi offers the S3 with a more comprehensive set of standard features, though, including a panoramic sunroof, 3-zone automatic climate control, and illuminated door jamb scuff plates. Passenger space is slightly more generous than in the previous Gen S3, but the new car's trunk is smaller. The S3 comes with a 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen and a 10.3-inch digital gauge display. The screens run Audi's latest MMI software interface, and both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included as standard. Buyers of the mid-range Premium Plus trim can opt for the technology package, which adds a larger 12.3-inch digital gauge display, in-dash navigation, and a Bang & Olufsen stereo system. The top-of-the-line Prestige model gets all those same features as standard equipment,